Hello everyone and welcome to Pyre. Just need to check that everything is capturing correctly. Because let's start that over. I am starting late, unfortunately, but I needed to set up the capture and I was supposed to come in early and I ended up not doing that. So it's my bad. Also need to check if this works. So I would like to use a controller for this game. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. We're going to join your fellow exiles in their quest for freedom. There is no game over in the campaign. Your choices and outcomes are part of the story. This is what makes the game interesting and why I'm excited to play it. I suppose that's just going to stay there. Yeah, sorry if the setup's a bit jank today, but I just didn't have... I came in a bit too late. I should have come in earlier. It's my bad. But nevertheless, this is the third Supergiant game. We've played Bastion and Transistor on stream before, and I really enjoyed them. I think I enjoyed Transistor more, but this is a more narrative game. It's more visual novel, and that's also up my alley. So let's see if this game impresses me more, as much, maybe less. We'll see. I really do not want the mic to be at this angle, though. I do that. Thank you. That just seems better to me. Who would even put it in that position? Crazy that someone would do that. Like they're sabotaging me. Let's get into the game. This is blind, mostly. I've seen like screenshots and I know vaguely about some stuff. I know that as this has already explained, so it's not even really a spoiler, there is no game over. We will lose matches, probably, because I'm bad. I'm not a good gamer. We will lose matches. This is like a sports-esque game, and losing the matches is part of the story. So let's find out what that means. Let's make a new profile, new campaign, sure. Interesting that it's a circle, not just like a selector, like an arrow. Yeah, this is way too far. There you get this. Sorry. That's better. That's the angle at which I want it. At last we are set up for the stream. We're late, we're set up. Let's just get into it. New campaign. Difficulty. For players not seeking too much of a challenge, your adversary shall hold back against you. Standard. For most players starting the campaign for the first time, your adversaries shall fight back against you. Heightened. For players seeking a tougher challenge, your adversary shall do their worst against you. What's up, Deku? Starting late, but what's up? Shall do their worst. What's True Nightwing's locked. For players who have finished the campaign, your adversary shall be favored by the stars themselves. Ooh, that's not good. The beard is getting better. Thank you. I don't really have a choice because I just can't shave it until I'm not going to play Heightened. I'm bad at games. I'm not a true gamer. Please. This game, I've like no grasp of the gameplay. So, hurry text. Hold X to rush through story events. Okay, I don't really care. Subtitles. Toggle subtitles for voice. Yeah, we'll do that. Aim assist. While enabled, hold B to automatically lock onto nearby adversaries in the rights. Sure. I don't mind. I'll use it if I need to. A standard. Yeah, okay. This is good. Let's get into it. Let us commence. Let us commence. This game does have a... So, it's interesting. Voice acting has had an interesting place in the Supergiant games from the get-go, from Bastion. Okay, we'll see. Hold on, I'll explain in a second. But I hear the music and this is fantastic. Check the levels, though, of the mixer. So maybe I want to turn up the music. Level at the moment. Higher. Okay. Ooh. And I got some vibration. That's nice. Not everyone knows about this game. It's like the least famous Supergiant game. Supergiant Games game. Ooh. Interesting. Your days in the downside. Oh wait, we can highlight this. A vast this really is like a visual novel. A vast purgatory into which the Commonwealth cast its convicts and enemies. None have been known to return from the Forsaken Land. Your days there. brought slow, lonesome agony. Now as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. That was a masked woman? Masked something. See, right on schedule. What'd I tell you? Just a masked woman. Interesting. You told us we would find someone alive. I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't glum. You know I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like he's breathing. It seems he still is. Then stand aside, I shall send him to a better place. He's a he? Can you people just tell? Hang on, the markings on his rags, I think he's one of them. But look at him. He is beyond our help, and we are beyond his. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Maybe I should do like an English thing there. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood. I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns toward you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal. Equal nothings here, sorry. You are parched and he gives you a drink. You ache and he binds your wounds. You hunger and he gives you food. Sorry, I actually was thirsty. Little by little, it helps. There. Turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hedwin. He is one of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life in the downside. Now come on. He sends no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that paraded common. Okay, this is actually being used as an adjective, but I'll just remember. A proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups, founded on principles of mercy and kinship, whose exact meaning trees. Interesting. Paraded Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Edwin beckons you to enter the black wagon. Step inside. Press X at any time to advance events. Well, let's just step inside. There's no need to advance anything there. Ooh. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. She loosens the clasps on her mask. Wow. Those are some horns. May call me Jodariel. Jodariel? Jodariel. She is the most imposing of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. I did see her in a bunch of promo, and I was really sure she was male, but imposing figure, imposing woman. I'm gonna go with Jodariel. And as for myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Jodariel soon assists him. Ow! That is to say, you may regard me by the name of Rookie Greentail. He is the smallest yet loudest of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. Rookie. Okay, Greentail. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can you do it? I hope so. I haven't asked. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, chum. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? He's asking if you are a reader, one who can derive meaning from text. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. Admit it, deny it, remain silent. I read! Over time you managed to learn something of the old ways in spite of Commonwealth decree. Literacy is a serious crime. No one in his right mind would dare violate the law of the land. Remain silent. Who you are or what you did to earn your sentence is no one's business but your own. Let's admit it. I mean, he said it doesn't really matter what we did, so let's go ahead. We read? We read? You confirmed their suspicions. There is no use trying to hide it now. Well then, glory days! Because it just so happens my associates and I, we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their position. The art in this game is, it's beautiful. I love it already. Have a look. I definitely prefer it over Bastion style. transistor though. We'll see more of the game. We'll see more of the game. Let's have a look. I haven't used a controller in a while actually. Been doing a lot of mouse games. This is a bit interesting, and I'm not too comfortable with the speed of that, but it's okay. What's this? Intricate sigil, a symbol of some sort is set in the wagon's floorboards. You cannot sense its purpose. Okay. Can I click on it? Oh, just tinks a little bit. Oh, that's nice. This side door. Beyond lies the boundless downside. Even if you could run, you would not get far. Closed door. The Black Wagon's common room must be back there. Though you do not feel very welcome now. Old raiments. Colorful robes and ceremonial masks adorn one of the wagon's walls. Here's the... ooh, wow. It's vibrating as I hover over it. Powerful. Has energy. Odd creatures. Hungry-looking creatures roost near some sort of attic. There's nothing you can do for them now. Alright. Rickety ladder. Or is it a step ladder? It likely leads to the wagon's centrifuge, judging by the gibbering creatures up there. Interesting, interesting. Okay, let's look at the book. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes, bound in materials you do not recognize. Oh, wow. Wow, that's pretty. Forward, a formal welcome undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside. As such as we, the 8 who wrote the Book of Rites, that you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from the forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8 as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the raiments, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Ooh. And this is the symbol of the game. Inspect. For a clearer look at the text. Oh, like without the handwriting? Is that what that's going to say? Ah, yes. But I like this, and this reads, ooh, and it lights up as I go over the words. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Forward. Brief instructions on when, where, and how to commence on the rites. Okay. The next one. Okay, I guess that's it. And here are some stars. Ooh, that's nice. Symbolism, indeed. Hog. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as Hedwyn gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. POV, you've just been knocked over the head with a pan. You've been, POV, you've been abducted by 3 strangers and they knock you out to eat you. I've literally never made these kinds of jokes on stream before. Radar!
Dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. The path toward salvation. You witness the right, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It'll work. That voice, by the way, might not sound like it, but you've heard that voice before. Maybe not with that particular voice or intonation. I mean, like, what they're doing with their voice. But that is Logan Cunningham, who played the narrator, or I think his name was Ruckus. I don't quite remember. In Bastion. And he played the sword, or the transistor, in Transistor. Doesn't sound like him, and some reviewers actually didn't know that was him, and were like, oh, I'm sad Logan Cunningham isn't in the Supergiant Games game. He is. And he sounds like he does a really good job. And this music is getting me quite psyched. It worked. So it is true.
Oh man.
Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go? He should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith. Could abandon us. He won't. You look upon the three of them from beyond. Calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Hedwyn asked. All of them. I can't even read. All of my faculties.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh.
Okay.
Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves.
I feel like that's important for the story as well. Press A to pass the orb. Oh, can I do it like... There we go. It's a little difficult to aim.
Must act
As one. Only one owl can move at a time. Hold RT to sprint. Your exile's abilities are shown here. Okay, we have everyone on the screen now. A to pass, RT to sprint. Oh, wait, it was trigger. There we are. Sprint until stamina depleted. That's quite a bit.
now plunge into the pyre with the orb.
What, the pyre?
Purified.
That's the name of the game!
Yes.
Yeah, we did it!
Ruki has the way of it. Whoever steps
He's dead.
into the flame is banished for a time.
He's dead! We killed Rookie!
Orbs must make do on their own.
Okay, I do know about this. Basically...
Oh, but it is not so
Oh,
simple.
no.
In the rites you shall face adversaries
Okay, he'll explain.
whose own freedom is at stake.
Who knew?
Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware.
Oh, come on, they got to... That's not fair. Okay, so... Basically, if you think you can just spam with one character, they're not going to be there once you score with them for the next round. So, that's what that is. And also, I'll show you what happens here. Dead.
The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you.
Is this a narrative sport? I'm excited.
Cast your aura like a stone.
Cast your aura.
Correctly done.
Nice, we did it. Banish the remaining adversary.
Again. Just so.
Okay, this is easy source.
Glorious performance,
But I can-
I admit.
I'm going to be worried when the AI actually does
More than
stuff.
I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more.
Okay. I want to talk about the history of Supergiant Games as soon as we're done with this tutorial.
The aura, then the orb quenches the flame.
Oh no, we don't have...
Now I say jump. Leap with
Oh,
all
wow.
your strength.
Just barely... Okay. Hog. Ruki is returned. Yes.
Now the adversary's pyre, whilst yours yet burns.
Okay. There we go.
Splendid.
Resplendent. Let me, try banishing with B.
Be gone.
Kills.
Their pyre.
No, I cast it still. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, so they have the lock. Oh, interesting. So it's like a heavy.
Poor Ruki.
Oh no, Ruki, come on, jump, make it. Oh wow, we have a big shockwave when we do that.
It's complete.
Oh, and we scored the most points by doing it with that character, I think.
Reader, now you understand.
With the biggest character. Interesting, interesting.
Or do you?
No, I don't.
This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope,
Love this voice.
but all the you never listen.
Guess we are criminals. It's not surprising. During the rites, only one exile on each side is permitted to move at any given time. The three must act as one. If you've seen any trailers for this game, there's a particular song that they play that might have lyrics that resemble those words. What's a life without an adversary? If not, oh, I didn't get to read that. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader. I've gone way too low. Reader, come let us regard the night. I was doing full on like buttery Frank Sinatra levels. That's real any justice. Jodariel leads you outside where a clear night sky awaits. Before the howlers catch our scent, where shall the rites commence? And the rites are an ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Prayer from the Book of Rites. Okay. You gaze at the stars. Seek out your destination. I'm a bit worried about the performance of the stream. I hope it's alright. What's this? Caprias, the golden star, star of the moon stag hunter, ambitious, though also discontented. And this goal, the south star, the sight over a massive ridge of this stone much farther than the naked eye can see. Interact to determine the location of the next rite. This is Dominion, the Olden Star, star of the first Empress. Under it seek knowledge and new experiences. Okay, I think let's just interact with this one for now. That's a Horned Mountain, or Cliff. 200 leagues due east, the Ridge of Gold. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Gorlathanian, yet loom over those living in its shadow.
Concilia.
Great. We're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Let's get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Is it just gonna give us the same text? Yeah. Jodariel turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray you make good use. What she means is, glad to have you on board, chum. We're counting on. See you inside. Freedom. The rights are the key. It is a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon. Join them. Ooh, we got an achievement, the Reader. So I think that's just we started. We will be going over the normal time slot, just because I started really late, and that's just because I had to set it up and everything. First time installation and whatnot. I just didn't get to it. I'm sorry. Downside Prairie. It looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm going to turn myself up a little bit. You arrive in Downside Prairie. One of the downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north. That's a nice acoustic guitar. Where the road ahead is forked, there is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollow Route. I've got to pay a visit to besides. The northern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels, but they always crop up, back up. Okay. Okay, this is their, excuse me, normal clothes. Quite interesting. We have a dog with a mustache. This horned woman. Very scary. Fire your associate. Best we head to Bloomingpool and avoid attention. The southern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. Runoff from the sand folds means no bathing in the springs. They're just there to mock you. That's nice. Bloomingpool. It's a bit of an ironic name. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it. The dispute continues as Hedwin listens for a while. What if the reader settles this? He marks the way, we get us there. He gets, I don't know what it says. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing him along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. You may now choose a route toward your goal at certain junctures. Weigh the options. There's Hollow Route and Blooming Pool. The southern route to the ridge goal goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. Jojo thinks she can find rare flora here. Ruki knows someone here who owes him. It's a tricky decision. And this game has a lot of decisions to make as far as I'm aware. I know this is a blind playthrough, but I do know things. I know Supergiant Games relatively well, and I know visual novels to an extent. And when you put all of those things together, I know that our actions have consequences. So which one is it going to be? Rare flora, what could that have to do with anything? I mean, it makes... Okay, allies. Let's be completely logical about this. Allies sound good. This is a very pretty track. And can we just take a moment to look how beautiful this place is? My word. There was an area rather late into Transistor that reminded me of this. Anyway, let's go to Hollow Route. I'm sorry, but I don't know why you want flowers. You didn't make a very good case for yourself, Jadariel. Hop hop. I already love this game. Already know I'm going to enjoy it as well. Hope everyone will stick around. This will probably take a couple weeks to finish, quite a few. So we'll do 2 streams a week of this. As you pass through the squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Ruki stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws. Oh, hey chum, just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will you? We'll have to drop it off if we head further north. We received the plain parcel. You cannot tell what is inside. Is this the beginning? This is the beginning. Yeah, we just started a little bit. And what's up, Grim? I enjoyed the Hades stream last night. / this morning. But this is quite early. This is still really early. Journey onward. So no worries about having missed much. You basically just missed the tutorial and some lore, some establishing lore. Ooh, wow. Says a very cool line art style. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the ridge of Goal. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. This is the same thing, hey? Yeah. Commence the rite. Age revealed, the first exile. Your roving makeshift home in the downside. To interact with it. Commence the rite? Well, there's an icon here, so let's find out what's going on. Oh, it's not drift, it's just moving. Oh, there are other books there, I didn't even notice. What's this? Edwin's cooking tins. What passes for cooking supplies in the downside? Edwin does most of the cooking. Edwin status, lost in thought. Okay. He seems to have something on his mind. Interact to speak with him. And this thing is shining up a storm. What's this? Green Tail family portrait. A reasonable likeness of a younger Ruki with his mother and uncle. Ruki is right here. Let's talk to him. Hey chum, appreciate you taking us up through Hollow Route back there. About that, are you certain that pass will fetch us an adequate price at the slug market? Slug market? Crude trading post found in the downside. The gloaming. Weird wrong game. What's up, Sviatoslav? Commonwealth contraband sometimes finds its way to the downside where it is traded and sold. Surely we could have procured some sort of rare fungus had we gone the other way. So, are flora and fungi tradable? As much as I love the idea of procuring rare fungus there, Jody, we said we wouldn't go around second-guessing our good chum's decisions, right? Jodariel says nothing in response, but soon changes the subject. Nightfall soon. Come along, Greentail. We have much left to prepare. That's his last name, so yeah. I'm pointing at the screen as if you can actually discern anything from that. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments. I think that's how you say that. Raiments? Look at it after stream to check the pronunciation. And the book strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Anything else to inspect? I don't think so. Let's look at the book. An ancient manuscript that chronicles the legends of the downside and a mystic path to freedom. Yes. The first exile. In the words of Golathanion, the Master General, You know perhaps the three cursed name of Solium Mer, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around this country, his country. Yet we found in Solium Mer a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named us all his scribes. Let me go for like a more thing. In time, he named us all scribes, and he became the 8th. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. Wow. Okay. And I'll just make us see more clearly. A history of Solium Mer. First exile and foremost of the 8 scribes. Okay, that's it. Cool. I think we can do the first rite then. Yeah, commence the rite. No, look up. No, I can't. Okay, let's just commence the rite. You reached the celestial landmark. Now to get everything and everyone prepared. Let's go. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set. However, everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up. We traveled all this way for nothing. Ooh. It's a ball. Hey, it's the game. Hey, this is the game. The goal of each rite is to extinguish the adversary's power using the celestial orb that falls from the sky. In other words, a moon. I hope the game's audio is sounding good.
Freedom! The stars align at last.
Credits roll.
You reach the Ridge of Gaul at the appointed
Not
time,
quite yet.
and your triumvirate is ready.
There's the R.
Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers.
What are they accusing me of?
Whosever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom.
Is the game audio good? Can anyone tell me?
The rites commence.
It's just 3 of them, but one of them is really tall. Okay, we're on even health. The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Everyone ready. It wasn't actually a question. Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. It's another Hedwyn, right? At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The Nightwings, the name of a triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. Okay. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. If you're asking about game quality audio, then meh. If you're referring to volume, then it's okay. So the volume's good, but what do you mean by the game quality, not game quality audio? Then are you just saying you're not digging it at the moment? That's understandable. I mean, we haven't heard some serious tracks yet, but as long as you can hear everything, that's good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold, who unfastens his mask. Nope, he doesn't look exactly like Hedwyn. Surprised to see old Lendl again. Lendl, he is the apparent leader of the exile triumvirate you encountered at the Ridge of Gaul. Okay. I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the accusers shall repay that affront. The exile triumvirate clad in gold, their leader harbors ill will for something he thinks you did. That's a cool symbol. It's like the scales of justice, but they're just accusing us. And he has a little star on his thing. Oh, that's so cute. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. Okay, let's go.
begin. Bye-bye, headwind.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, because I can't cast when I have the orb. That should handle it.
As for Lendl,
Ah, dang. Okay. Oh, dang. I'm bad at this game already. I didn't think it would be so soon. There we go. I got it. I got it.
underestimated you.
Okay, so that was 15 points. I think if we do it with Jodariel, we actually get more points. I think we get 30. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. No! Didn't quite make it. Oh well. Ah, dang. Ah, I didn't quite do it in time. Dang it. Okay, let's keep going. We're still in this. We're still in this.
Wing's adversaries
Okay, so my strategy is not working so well. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe if I drop it and then... Oh, flip. That didn't work at all. Oh, flip. I got you first. Oh, okay, but I got you first, but apparently that wasn't even enough. Okay, you missed. Fool. 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 Okay. I've got parkour. Lol, what is this is the game. It's wizard basketball. No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accuser, stand your ground. Let your oars boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
Oh, come on! They're doing that? We have rattled them. They mean to draw us out. Then we'll just have to run more circles around them. Hold B to fling the orb into the pyre. Oh.
What Lendl did to deserve his exile?
No, but tell me. Oh, quartz, dang. Oh, dang. Sprint. Jump. Oh, come on! I was right there! Got there first. Loser. Got it. Did it. Reminds me of a Dota soccer mod. Sorry. That's cool. Okay, we still have to fling the orb into the pyre. We failed last time. Oh, dang. Okay, so they can catch it very easily, apparently. Oh, come on. Oh, dang. Oh, I didn't get control of the other person. Pyre weakens. Ah, I'm so bad at games. Why do I stream games? Okay, I'm gonna do this first. Loser. Okay, come on. Oh, what? There's a person that just spawned there! Okay, yeah, throw it. I dare you. Come on. Got you. Okay. No, come on, not catch! Okay, it's fine. Why? Why is it over here now? Loser. Okay, come on. Oh, wait, if they're just in the field of thing, does it just... Oh, come on. Oh, we cancel each other out. That's fine. I'll take that. Yeah, get wrecked. Got it. We flung it. This is honestly pretty sick for a combat mechanic. I think it's pretty cool.
Like that.
I'm enjoying it.
Banishment using such tricks.
Oh, flip. I didn't actually want to do that. I still didn't want to catch it. Ooh, I got him. This is just my kind of game. Come on.
Their flame has
This is my kind of action game. Where it's just easy enough. And I only need one more point, so you know what that means. Oh, come on, I missed. Got him.
it is done.
We did it. I didn't die. You've prevailed.
Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
That's a bit rude. Okay, I'm rejoicing. I'm rejoicing. Sports. Nice. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory. Now, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when we next meet, you will rue the day. I'm overdoing it a little bit, but I don't really know his character.
The wisdom of the scribes.
Experience. Enlightenment earned.
Dariel has gained enlightenment.
We have withstood worse nights than this, though few are strange. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom, okay. This is all a bit much to take in. Choose a mastery for Dariel. Okay, Sins of the Fallen Emperor. Rights masteries enhancing a demon's strength and physical prowess. As he fell into the downside, Sulliam Mur understood at last the consequence of his hedonistic reign. Boons of the First Exile. Enhancing a demon's spirit and sheer force of will. The fallen Emperor Mur moved past his many failings as a man achieving selflessness in exile. So what does this one do? Relentless Vigor. After banishing an adversary, Dariel instantly recovers all her stamina. Interact to make... Okay, that's... Dariel relinquished comfort, lineage, and title, yet still cling to life. And this one? After using her rush to lunge forward, Dariel can rush again right away. Ah. Interact to make Dariel... I like this one. Mur's more ambitious predecessors subsumed one culture after another in the name of their empire. So it's just giving us lore when we get to upgrade stuff. That's cool.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
The demon scribe. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Press to continue. Or just B. Cool. Because I'm on a Switch controller. After the rites, the accusers disappear into darkness. As you return to the wagon, in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Still have quite a few minutes because I started late. Okay, cool. Kotor 2. Oh, what? What? I said nothing like, oh, let's search for Kotor 2. It just activated. But I'll look into it. There's a lot of games on sale at the moment, so we'll see. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rights are real, and we're in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we're free. Yeah, sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendell back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. So optimistic after just one. And I mean, how many points did I let through? Just one, right? Just one L. As the others go about their business, Hedwyn turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Hedwyn walk in silence for a time before he speaks. It's an old RPG game in Star Wars universe, Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, that's what he meant. Okay, yeah. I'll look it up. I enjoy Star Wars. You have questions? Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Yeah. Star Wars games have been around since like the 90s, so I was sure there was going to be something. I was a little bit retro. I don't mind that. Edwin wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Ask why he was exiled. Ask how he got his wagon. Ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. Ask what happens if you refuse to help. I want to know why he was exiled. Everyone has their reasons. At this point, you would like to know his. You ask Hedwyn what he did to get sentenced to living in the downside. Sorry. He maintains eye contact and smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that, and many other things. Make your deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons toward the fading dark above. You gaze at the stars. Seek out your destination. Where's the next rite? I'm ready. I'm good at this game. This is the first one. Ooh. Jamur. The Dusk Star. The Dusk Star burns bright over an ancient spring in Jamur Valley. Ah, and this one was the goal. Yeah, the South Star. Which marks your current location. Ah, we're literally just looking at the sky. This looks very cool. So, there were like a few stars surrounding this one. I wonder what that means. Like these little stars here, and then there are two here. I'm not entirely sure what that implies. Is it like branching paths? Also, it's kind of sad that we only got to choose one of those dialogue options, but I went with a relatively safe one, just to see if that would be the case. I thought maybe we'd be able to read them all, but I guess not. Let's go. A scorpion with a rock on its head. That's my star sign. No, it isn't. I'm not a Scorpio, is what I meant. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, Rookie? Im's fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No signs of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're headed to the Spring of Jamor. At dawn we're off. According to the stars, the next rite shall... Okay, the Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. Interesting. More. Continue your journey, or do a real visual novel thing and talk to people. Can't do anything with that. Anything else just sticking out? Doesn't seem like it. Who is this? This is a person! A lone minstrel. A figure sits very still in the corner of a wagon. He is unresponsive, but seems to be alive. I didn't see him there. I thought that was just part of the background. Oh, this is a common room. Your fellow exiles' living quarters are functional, but little else. Interact to view the roster. We can talk to Riki. Let's talk to Riki. Found Riki rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey chum, know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. Wow. My reading has left me. After 6 o'clock, I'm usually not reading game text, but let's go. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. What do you say? What I mean is, he hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Do you say my mustache? That makes me look a bit, unscrupulous? Riki wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. I think it looks perfectly fine. It is very handsome, and if anything, it gives him a distinguished sort of look. Something about it makes him appear less trustworthy and perhaps less youthful too. Say nothing. His appearance is not your concern, nor is a drawn-out discussion on personal grooming. I think it looks fantastic. You suggest that Ruki's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, got to check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Ruki gained +1 hope for the next rite. What's that? This attribute affects duration of banishment. One's capacity to see the light in things. Why did I move away before I'd finished reading? That is a good question. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths toward enlightenment in the rites. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, Hedwyn. That's an H, not just a block. Hedwyn's race nomad, common folk cast from the Commonwealth, and stripped of name, home, and title. They came from all directions toward the Commonwealth, where at last they settled, some of them. The free spirit. He wanders the downside in search of a way to regain his freedom and return to his home. Rights powers. Cast. Throws aura in a straight line. High jumps to evade adversary's aura. Runs much faster for a short time. Race. Nomad. Past. Outrider. And they ensured the high-wing remnants never flew far from their mountain nests. Those who served on the blood border were taught to always watch the skies. Astral sign. Unknown. Sentencing. Crime unknown, motive unknown, years exiled. Ha! We can unlock character motivations and stuff. Observations. He is the one who nursed you back from the brink after finding you in the downside. His genial manner suggests that life in exile has not yet broken his spirit. He wears a bronze clasp identical to that of Jodariel, suggesting the two of them may have met before the exile. He has not yet revealed what he did to earn a sentence. This is a really strange NBA 2K reskin. I wonder if, was it that one? I wonder if they programmed in the AI correctly in this game. The Fallen Soldier, Jodariel, Demon. She is a grim, long-time resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving there. Rights powers. Throws her aura in a thick, slow line. Leaps and slams down, forcing back those in the vicinity. The jump seems very good. Lunges forward in one swift motion. A race. Demon. People who survived in exile long enough to be transformed by it, in body if not in spirit. All are welcome here, save a demon such as you, from the sentencing of Chief Physician Orlek. So this thing just has like, this game has a whole history that maybe you just never would find out about if you never looked at these things. Past, veteran, everyone served on the Commonwealth's blood border. Those who excelled remained. Clashes with the hiring remnants were frequent, though the greatest wars had passed. Okay, we don't know anything else. She seems to be responsible for the Black Wagon's security. Her features suggest she has lived in exile for much longer than the others. Her grim outlook and the fact that she still wears the bronze clasp of the Commonwealth blood border suggest a military background, though what she did to earn her sentence you do not yet know. And there's the upgrade that we got. Interesting, interesting. So apparently, if you're just banished for long enough, you become a demon. Not very cool. A fast talker. What was the thing? The fallen soldier. Right. I can press RB if I want to switch. Cool. He is an opportunistic and a well-connected cur, still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. Rights powers. Throws his aura in a long, thin line, hops up quickly to evade adversaries' auras, accelerates to a high top speed. Indeed, a cur. Swift, dog-like creatures known for their loyalty, optimism, and appreciation for the simple things. The Alpha Chiefs would later say their kind went soft no sooner than they joined the Commonwealth. He was a trafficker. Dealing with contraband for long enough can lead to making many strange acquaintances. What remains now of the fallen empire's old and tarnished currency is still of value to some. And we know nothing else. He seems to be the most well-connected of the masked wanderers who found you, and knows something of the land. He has a rather opportunistic disposition, and his ostentatious clothing suggests a lucrative background in the mercantile business. Even still, you do not yet know for sure what he did to earn his sentence. Okay, that's everything. Let's continue. I don't know how much longer we're going to play. I can't say for certain, but let's at least see what the next place looks like. Ah, yes. Now watch the top. You have not yet been to the region of... okay, Riki knows this mountain passed through to an arid region further north. Okay, it seems like this is the only way we can take anyway. This is a cool mountain, though. Whee! Wow, that was very fast. Ooh, it's pink. And then it isn't. Jamur Valley. Ooh. Like a desert. With one S. The climate here in Jamur Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, okay, exiled curs roam the sand-swept fossil wasteland. Okay, so we'll see others that look like Ruki. Among the 8 scribes, the Alpha Chief Jamur Manymane took a special liking to this region. Were the 8 scribes one for each race in this game? We have a stowaway. Home? We can go home? Girl. She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwin. Yeah, sorry, I don't need to actually check that. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Vidariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. I cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any of us, but at present we have room for you, and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Vidariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Yeah, you can see. Really? You are so kind. You are most kind to someone you just met, like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. Centuries of oral tradition have shaped the history of the 8 scribes into myth and legend. She's a tree. I've seen this one before. Yeah, no other comments. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwin. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? Well, we're gonna take in every mite-bitten drive imp we find now too? Easy, Ruki. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who? Sandalwood? Who's Sandalwood? The apparent name of some mysterious informant. Okay. I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. I can't risk that right now. So, I can come in? It's very hot and I'm a little thirsty, and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though, what do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just back home they called me lots of names. Like, for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just... Sorry? They made fun of you just because you got grey hair. That's it! My name, it rhymes with grey. My name, it's just they called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. You think that you can help the stowaway girl make peace with her name. You sense her name is May. She looks like she could be a May, doesn't she? K. She does look like she could be a K. Faye. She could definitely be a Faye. Of that you have no doubt. You sense her name is Day. You sense her name is... Shay? Jay? However uncommon it may be, you sense her name is Shay. She looks like she could possibly be a Shay. She could be a Ray, perhaps, as well. There are several other names ending in an A of which you are aware. I think Faye. Let's go with Faye. You suggest that the stowaway girl's name is Faye. She is a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and an unshakable sense of curiosity. Why, that's it! My name is Faye! My name is Faye! This is really strange. Shay. Oh, sorry. The message came through too late. I wouldn't have minded. But we went with Faye for now. Where I'm from, they called me Faye the Fair. Ah! What would it have been otherwise? Shay the Share. She's a young... Okay, I read the same thing. But I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along, for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Faye joined the group. She is tired but excited. Welcome her aboard. We're probably going to wrap up soon now. We got a new party member. We experienced a song. This is a very interesting locale. The black wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jermur Valley. Yes, yes, I thought it was a quiz, not just simply naming her lol. Oh, I think we just had to name her. So is her name really Shay the Sheriff? Maybe Shay the Sheriff. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night, to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. That sounds like a good idea. Consider your options. Can we just pause here? Is there a way to pause? How do I save? Mailing list. I can sign up for an email. No, that doesn't do anything. Can I do it from here?
Huh?
Okay, everyone's here. Is there a way to exit? I don't know when it last saved. Surely they'll give me a message saying something like, you know, like you're about to quit and you didn't save. Surely they'll say something like that, right? You shall return to the main menu. Any unsaved progress shall be lost. Progress is saved when you see that. Okay, wait. I don't remember seeing that. When did I last see that? Can anyone check? Maybe we should talk to her. Surely it just saved, right? Surely. We just did something quite important. Well, let's talk to her for a second, and then we'll see if it saves. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, mister. You are the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day, but I am older by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he is family. I am happy to be here with my family. I thought that I had lost them all again. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching. Bye, mister. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. That's so nice. Can we look at her? No. Not yet. Okay, let's exit. Okay, it just saved. Cool. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you to everyone who was watching. I really enjoyed this. I'm excited to play through more of it. There's plenty of reading. And I do love me some reading on stream if you haven't been keeping up with my other Let's Plays. Or other playthroughs. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. I won't start late tomorrow. I just started late today because I hadn't set everything up. But now I have everything set up. Tomorrow will be better. And I hope you all had a good day. Cheers. And I have to go into, where is it now? This one. Bye everyone.